Hey everyone, and welcome back to the workshop. In front of you here, I have this challenge lock pinned up by Albert Lebel. He calls it AL3. Here's the key. It's all mummied up, and we'll see what we can do to get into it. It's a quick set style keyway. And let me adjust the camera just a little bit for you. There we go. I'm going to use a 50 thousandths top of the keyway pry bar. And this pick. Another one of my home brews. This one just has a short hook, and we're going to see what we can do about it. Just going to adjust this a little bit here. There we go. And let me zoom in for you a little bit too. Okay, so I'm going to go in the front, kind of a medium to heavy tension, and click from pin 1, click from pin 2, click from pin 3, nothing on 4, click from 5. Ooh, is there a 6th pin? Maybe. That's another click from 2. Okay, and I've lost feedback soon. I just definitely crunched something up there way too hard. So medium to heavy tension. Kind of how I like to start out most quick sets. Okay, that was 4, 5, and yeah, it's feeling like this might be a 6-pinner. So there's another click. So nothing on 1, nothing on 2, nothing on 3. Okay, so I'm going to loosen my tension up a little bit. Okay, that was pin 3. Okay, a little click from 4. A little click from 5. A little click from 6. Okay, back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there we go. We're opened up. And just to make sure that is opened up, we can take it out of here, and I'll turn the tailpiece there. It's caught up on the tape. There. Definitely unlocked. A little bit of crunching, a little bit of feedback. Makes for a fun pick. So let's see what Mr. Lebel stuck in this lock for us. And by the way, guys, he does have a channel. I'm subscribed to him. You might want to as well. So let's go ahead and take the tape off so I can gut this just a little bit easier. There we go. And I need a Phillips screwdriver. He's already left one screw out, which makes my job a little bit easier. I didn't feel like there was any T-pins in there, so I'm going to live dangerously here and proceed as if there weren't any. Okay. Everything definitely needed to be picked, and I do see some threads there, and maybe... No. For a second, the way the light hit chamber 4, I thought it was countermilling, but I think it looks standard. So I got a standard in 1, a double serrated in 2, standard in well, actually I would call that a slightly tapered top, a spool or wide serration, whichever you'd call that, 3 or 4, then a double serration in 5, and then a single serration in 6. So looking at the core, I've got threads in chambers 2 and 5. So let's go ahead and see what kind of magic's up top. Definitely was some clicking going on. Okay, that pin came out like that, guys, but I think that's actually upside down. I believe it would have been more effective if it had been in that way, because the serrations would have come into play. I want to go ahead and set it back in here that way. And I got a standard. This one was in there the right way. And that's just a recycled key pin. And I do see some mods up on the top too, so there are some threaded chambers up there. Okay, let's flip this around to get pin 6 out. And it did come out the right way too. All right. Looking inside the Bible. I don't have a good flashlight to shine in there for you, but there are some threads there in chambers 1, chambers 3, and chamber 6. So we got threads up top, pretty good even amount of threading there. We got some different type springs and some pretty good homemade pins. So let's go ahead and show you these pins. But yeah, go check out Albert Lebel's channel, guys. He's fairly new to YouTube, and he could use the subscribers. So just go check him out. Give him a shot. Let's go ahead and look at this key while we're at it. Okay, not a bad bidding for a quick set. Not at all. Pretty good bidding for a quick set, actually. And our pins. I've got a tapered pin on one. I've got this one with 3 serrations and a copper spool or spring. Double serrations, standard, with a different type of copper spring. And that one's got a little bit of a taper to it. Could just be standard. Then I've got this recycled key pin turned into a double serrated. I've got a it's kind of a wide serration. I'd almost want to call that a spool, but I'm going to stick with the serration. Same way with the top one up here. And that one's got, look like a brass spring. Double serrations, single serration, copper spring, a single serration, and double serrations. And those are actually pretty nice serrations right there. And that one's got a same type of copper spring that was in chamber 1. All in all, pretty fun little lock. Albert, thank you very much for sending it to me. It was a fun lock. And everyone else, please stay safe. Don't do anything illegal. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, if you see a lock out there in the wild and you don't have the key for it, don't stick a pick in it.